Hello today. How y'all doing today, guys? This is Tontalia Jones, and I'm here in my office today. So I wanted to take the time out. Me and my daughter, as you know, I homeschool her, and we were talking about history today. And it made me sit down and I thought about it. I said, well, today I want to talk about history. I want to talk about how the pressure market and how people came out with some of the things that we have today, that if they wasn't creative and came out with these ideas, we wouldn't even have them. Or maybe we would have them, but we wouldn't have had them as soon. But it started revolving technology in many different ways. Let's go back to Thomas Edison, and he created the first incandescent light bulb, which now became a household good. And many factories and many different companies have took on their own different brand and created the light bulbs and different types of lighting and different things that we have in our house that consume power. And let's talk about Henry Ford, who created the first automobile that became a worldwide form of transportation to get people around without using horses and walking. I mean, it's just to give you an idea of many of these different concepts that people have came out with over the years that was creative and has made our life better. I mean, think about it. What can you do to make our life better? What can you do to create wealth for yourself that will allow you to have the time and the money to spend with the people that you love? Well, only thing that I want to say to y'all today is I decided a long time ago when I had this idea. Me and my sister, we used to clean my mother's sofas, and we would take the cushions and put it in a plastic bag, and we would suck them with a vacuum cleaner, and that would be the way that we cleaned them and puffed them out. And I remember watching on TV, they came out with the storage bags, you know, those things where you take the vacuum cleaner and you suck it and it squeeze it down and you can store it in different places. And I said, you know what? I came out with that idea many, many years ago. And that idea, because I wasn't creative enough or I didn't put in motion the things that was necessary to make that a household good, which it is now, I lost out on a lot of wealth. That could have been me making that money. And maybe I told that idea and I was just joking with one of my friends and stuff and came up with that concept and said, this is what me and my sister did and never thought about it. So what I'm going to talk to you today about is, okay, think about it. What can you do to form something in history? What is it that you like to do to be creative? Before I came up with the concept to create my company, I was sitting down watching, I can't remember which show it was, but Tyler Perry was on the show and he was talking about his time and being homeless and how he gained the wealth that he did and what kind of advice did he have for anybody that was out here in the world that wanted to do something for themselves. And he said, just be creative. And I said, you know what? That stuck with me, and I went and I slept and I prayed on it. And it came up to me with the concept of the fact that the product that I market was a product that had transformed my life. It saved my life at a time when I didn't know whether or not I was going to be around. It was a product that basically gave me a second life. It detoxified my life. Black seed, which is an immune system enhancer. What it did was I was in a wheelchair. I don't know if everybody know my story, but I was in a wheelchair back in 2006. So when I got out the military, I suffered from sarcoidosis, lymphedema, arthritis, and carpal tunnel. And I was on a whole bunch of different medicines, and I got tired of being treated like a guinea pig. So I started researching and looking for different things that I could help myself because I knew I had 3 kids to raise. And I needed to be around to raise them, and I wanted to enjoy those times with them. And someone introduced it to me, and I said, "Why? Let me go ahead and try it." So I began to use the product, and within a year and a half, I was in remission and have been, and I was able to come off all those different medicines. And now it's my passion, it's my mission to go out here and help people with their health and create wealth for themselves, because it had gave me a second chance. And I just want people to know today that you have the ability to have that chance for yourself. I didn't give up and say, okay, this is what my life consists of. And another thing is, I studied people that get in their 29s and 30s. As they get to reach those ages, they tend to say, this is a time when their dreams and goals start to diminish, because they feel as though if they haven't accomplished it by now, they're probably not going to accomplish them at all. So then they just start to go into a point where they kind of say, okay, I'm just going to do what I'm doing, because I'm not going to accomplish any more than what I'm accomplishing now. So what I want you to think about today, I just want you to listen to my story, and what I want you to think about is, what goals do you have? What things do you would like to do? Because see, once you set those goals for yourself, you have nothing else but to put in motion those things that you need to do to get to those goals, to reaching those goals. So what I want you to do today is, I want you to write a list of those goals, and I want you to think about the different things that you can do to obtain those goals. And we're going to talk about that at another time. I hope this was informational for y'all that took the time to listen to me. And till the next time, y'all have a blessed day.